And we're going to do all the imports and component setup as we normally do. And then we're going to create the return statement for the render method, and it's going to return this. So now we can look at what properties we need. So title, subtitle, and image. That should also open up a modal. Let me... No? Okay. Try it again, maybe? The JavaScript doesn't seem to be running on this page. It's probably because it's through an iframe and I have a JavaScript blocker. In any event, we don't really need a modal. So let's say this.props.title, this.props.subtitle. And then in here, we're going to replace the image source with this.props.image. Save. And we're good to go. So in Portfolio now, we're going to import portfolio item. So import portfolio item from, in the current directory, we're looking for portfolio item. And then we need to actually create an array. So const portfolio equals an array. And then in the array, it's going to be just title, subtitle, and image. Good to go. Save. Now we can write the, and let me indent this. I just noticed that's not indented properly. And then let's erase all that. And then what we're going to do is portfolio.map item and index. We're going to create an arrow function here, and we're going to return portfolio item item, and key is going to be index. And again, we are using the method so that the properties that it gets from item are set here with the key and the value to it. Now let's go ahead back to the agency page and let's copy these values. So threads, I'm going to close that. Illustration, and then image we're going to have to set after. I'm going to copy this, see how many items there were. 6. Alright, so back to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to update the titles. So Explore and Graphic Design. Finish, identity. I think that these are all just placeholder text anyway. Lines, yeah, branding. You can see where they just took random words. But to actually, be able to say we converted the site to React, we're going to do it the same. So website design. And then the last one is window photography. And now we need to worry about the images. So for this, is there an easy way to do this, I wonder? Where is this getting the image from? Yeah, portfolio. Okay. So in my directory here, I'm going to go to downloads and then the theme, into image and portfolio. And I'm going to copy this whole directory over to website source, components, assets, image. We're going to paste it right here. 01 thumbnail, 02 thumbnail, 0. This is easy. All right. So what we're going to do is import image 1 from, and this is in common, so up one level, assets, image, portfolio, and then 01.thumbnail.jpg. And we're going to do this 6 times. So copy and paste. So we're going to replace it with image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here, in the actual path that we're trying to import it from, we're going to do the same thing. And then we're going to save it. And in here, we're going to put image 1. And we're going to paste them, replacing these single quotes as we do. And then we're going to update the numbers on each of them. And save. And now just to recap what we've done here, we've imported portfolio item, we've got all the images, and then we build an array of objects that is each portfolio item. And then down within the content area itself, we're mapping through those and embedding a portfolio item React component for each item that's going to receive these as props, this object as props, basically. And then in portfolio item, we just embed them. So on the home page, right under where we had services, now we're going to go ahead and import portfolio. And this is in common. And then under the services component right here, I'm going to embed portfolio and I'm going to save. Now when we go back to our application, we now have our portfolio working as well. One thing that is not working is when you scroll down, this header is supposed to go a little bit different, and let me just turn that on so we can come back and I can show you what I mean. So when you scroll down, there, see. So it kind of does that. And I'm pretty sure that was in the JavaScript file that we removed. So we need to actually go through the JavaScript file that we removed to get that behavior back. And we will do that at some point. For right now, this about section, that's fine, and then the team section, logos, and the contact form. So we're going to be doing the contact form in another video, and I will leave you guys to actually do these 2 sections on your own. I think you guys understand how to map through things and how to use the properties, so do that. In the next video, we're going to be getting to the contact form.